Am I in the air?
Do I have everybody's attention now? Do I have everybody's attention now?
Don, I got you.
Do I have everybody's
Sunday
attention
night.
now?
You put them cameras on me, then you must be willing to get that heart touch. This a must-see feeling. The news ain't good, then it must be villain. So I say a tag grounded, I don't trust these ceilings. Spread across your nose, and I'm on your ear. Highest necks on the cloud. Am I in the air? Sunday nights, prime time. I flex my better. Voltron transform to DX Don Mega. And off scene, you probably think I'm nice, cause I flow like a stream to your wireless device. And the smoke full of steam on any given night. How short like a piece of any given slice. And for the latest and what is best about I tune in and tune the rest out, Don. You gotta tell them, am I in the clear? Is this thing on? Am I on the air? On the air?
Well, welcome to another brand new episode of Am I on the Air? My name is DONMEGA. I am your host, and I'm so happy that you're here to join me tonight to get caught up with all the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news, television, movies, non-spoiler reviews. You come right here to Am I on the Air to get caught up to speed with everything that's gone down on a week-to-week basis. We're broadcasting live here from the Red Dragons Radio Studios here in lovely Tucson, Arizona. It is a Monday. It is December the 5th. It is season 25, episode 12, and tonight's show is titled, You Better Watch Out. Because tonight we're going to talk a little Violent Night. We're going to non-spoiler review that one. We're going to talk a couple TV shows. And then, of course, we're going to get into the nittiest of the grittiest, as some people like to say, and talk about the news of the week. Okay? So let's jump right into it. And let's kick it off, like I said, with our non-spoiler review of Violent Night. This is a new movie here starring David Harbour, where he plays a violent Santa Claus. Now, he's not just a violent Santa Claus right out the gate. It's because he's trying to protect some people. When a team of mercenaries breaks into a wealthy family compound on Christmas Eve, taking everyone inside hostage, the team isn't prepared for a surprise combatant, Santa Claus. That's right, he's on the grounds, and he's about to show you why this Nick is no saint. Guys, from the moment this trailer dropped, I was sold. I was like, yo, a violent Santa Claus who's basically at his wit's end, kicking some ass. And I was sold. I didn't need to see nothing else. I didn't need to see another trailer. That's all I needed. I saw this was produced by 87 North Productions, which is the team behind the John Wick movies, so you knew the action was going to be top-notch, and I was ready for it. And like I said, this has David Harbour as Santa Claus. You got Beverly D'Angelo in this one. John Leguizamo is the big villain. Can Gigadet is in this. Edie Patterson, who I love from the Righteous Gemstones, and she was in Eastbound and Down and Vice Principals. She's funny as hell, and she's in this. So you hear the concept, you understand what it is, right? I mean, basically, Beverly D'Angelo is this super wealthy person in this movie. She's got a ton of money in a safe in her house on this compound, and her family is there visiting, and they're about to have a nice Christmas, and John Leguizamo and his crew bust on in, and they want the money. Just so happens to be the house that Santa Claus is delivering some presents to, and we're off to the races. So what I'm going to say here is, overall, I like this movie. I'm going to be honest, I was a little disappointed based off my anticipation. And this is where sometimes our anticipation and what we get in our head gets in the way. And because going into this, I just had this scenario already in my head, and I thought I knew what was really going on, and I was ready for that. And it didn't quite give me that. The beginning half of the movie is slow. It's very slow, kind of getting going, finding out who these characters are. We spend a lot of time with the family. We spend a lot of time kind of seeing, who David Harbour's Santa Claus is. And then about midway through is when the action kind of kicks up and he finally like finds himself and is like, all right, I'm going to wreck shop and I'm going to save this family. Once it hits that point in the middle, this movie hits and it goes hard and it's awesome and I loved it. It just sucks that it took so long to get there. So I was really seriously going into this thinking this is going to be a 4 or 5 star movie just based on what the trailer provided me. But unfortunately, the trailer just shows a lot of the really good parts in the movie, which is something the trailer does from time to time. And like I said, I did have fun with this and I did like it, and I would recommend it to anybody that saw the trailer and thought, that looks pretty good. I say, go watch it, right? You're going to know this is the type of movie that when you watch the trailer, you said, I want to see that, or that looks stupid. I don't want to see that. Whichever way you fall on the scale, stick with that. If you didn't like the trailer, you're not going to like this movie. If you did like the trailer, I say go watch it and give it a shot. It is fun. Just understand it is a little slow in the beginning. Takes a moment to get going, but once it does, it's awesome. So because of all of that, I would give Violent Night 3 out of 5 stars. I think it's good. Didn't never hit the great mark for me, but it's good. I wouldn't mind seeing a sequel to it. David Harbour killed it in this role. I just really want to stress that. He was awesome. So that's our movie of the week, Violent Night. Over on the TV side, I did not see anything new this past week to really review, but I do want to shout out a couple things. Number one, Titans. Okay, based on the DC property, the Teen Titans. Titans is back for season 4, and it's about halfway through its season right now, and they're doing the split season thing. So, part A or part 1 of season 4 just ended. So the first 6 episodes are out now. And it's going to take a pause for about a month, and I believe it comes back in the beginning of January. So I think this season is excellent. I really, really like this season. I dig this show. I hate that we have to take a month break. I want to keep going on this. Well, they're going to stop because now they're going to bring out Doom Patrol. So that's going to be out next week. And then we're going to kind of go from there. But I wanted to let you all know that if you've been waiting to kind of binge it, now you can binge the first half in one big streak and check out season 4. Highly recommended. With the main show I really wanted to touch on, I reviewed this show a couple weeks ago, but now we're about 4 episodes in. And I want to let you know again, Tulsa King. Tulsa King, Tulsa King, Tulsa King. Sylvester Stallone, Tulsa King. This show on Paramount Plus is fucking awesome. I told you when I reviewed it after 1 episode, I said I really like this show. And at that point, it could have either kept going or it could have got worse, right? We didn't know where the show was going to take us. I'd only seen 1 episode when I reviewed it a couple weeks back. We're on episode 4 now. I watched episode 4 earlier today. Awesome. Episode 1, 2, 3, 4, all knocked it out the park. I love this show. I love Sylvester Stallone in this show. I love all the characters in this show. This show is fun, and it has quickly become the show for me week in and week out that I am dying to get to. So I really wanted to take a moment to kind of basically be like, here's our TV show of the week, TV show of the month. I got to shout it out. I want more people to watch it, even though it's killing it. It's already been renewed for season 2. It's breaking records of signups for Paramount Plus. Congratulations. It is well deserved because this show is freaking awesome. Check out Tulsa King, now streaming on Paramount Plus. 4 episodes are out. It streams, it drops new episodes every Sunday. Check it out. You're not gonna regret it. Okay, that's my shout outs. Let's get on over to our box office. Coming in at number 10, it's Ticket to Paradise. Number 9 is The Fabelmans. Number 8 is Bones and All. Number 7, I Heard the Bells. Number 6, Black Adam. Number 5, Devotion. Number 4, The Menu. Number 3, Strange World. Number 2, Violent Night. Congratulations. Very happy with that debut, bringing in about $12 million. And number 1, once again, for the 4th week in a row, is Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So congratulations, man. Black Panther, the first movie since Spider-Man No Way Home to be number 1 4 weeks in a row. And it's already brought in $400 million at the domestic box office, which is massive. So congratulations there. That is beautiful. Congratulations to Black Panther Wakanda Forever. All right, let's get on over to our news of the week. And I want to start right out and not kind of individually get to all this stuff, but I wanted to let you know that this past week had some killer trailers drop. And again, check out the trailers on our Facebook page, on our Twitter page. I try to keep you guys caught up with all the latest and the greatest. So like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Am I on the Air, or follow us on Twitter at Am I on the Air, and check out these trailers. They're so great. So first, we had the drop of a new movie called Cocaine Bear, which we talked about the poster last week, and I was like, this is based on a true story. Kind of crazy. Poster's cool. Then the trailer dropped. Oh my God. This has quickly become one of the most anticipated movies of 2023. This trailer is great. It's had white lines stuck in my head for the last week. It's funny. I can't believe it's inspired by true events. A bear in the woods that eats a bag of cocaine and goes crazy and starts eating people and chasing people. And this is a ridiculous movie that I cannot wait to see. I saw the trailer again before Violent Night the other night, and it was just awesome to see on the big screen. I'm so excited for this movie. So check out the trailer for Cocaine Bear. The next day after Cocaine Bear dropped, it was the Brazilian Comic-Con, and 3 massive trailers dropped in the same day. And I didn't know it was the Brazilian Comic-Con, so I'm like, why is everybody dropping these big trailers all on one day? This makes no sense. So in the morning, we were given the big surprise of Transformers Rise of the Beast. So this is the new Transformers movie that is a sequel to Bumblebee, but a prequel to the Michael Bay movies. It takes place in the 90s. And this, of course, has the Autobots. It has the Primals. It's got the Beast from Beast Wars. It's mixing all kinds of Transformer stuff in this. And this trailer is freaking amazing. It's so damn good. Now, I'm a massive Transformers fan. I like all the movies. I don't care what you say. They're awesome and a fun time to watch. And this trailer blew me away. I didn't know what to expect with Beast Wars. And as soon as Optimus Primal jumps down the big ape and he's like, roar, I'm like, oh my God, that looks awesome. So, and of course, you get Optimus in there, stand down. I just love it. I love Transformers. This looks like it's going to be an epic battle. This movie comes out in June of 2023, and this trailer is great. So that was the first big one to drop. Later that afternoon, we got the first official trailer for the new Indiana Jones, and we found out that the title is The Dial of Destiny. So Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny dropped, and it's a good trailer. It's a pretty good trailer. I'm a little reserved. I'm a little hesitant just because of Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, but I'm excited. This is directed by James Mangold, and he usually does some pretty good movies. So this looks like it's going to be a fun ride, and it was nice to get the title and a trailer. So that also comes out in June, so you could check out that trailer right now. And then we were blessed with the trailer for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I was not expecting this trailer, and we should have been expecting it, right? Because we just got the holiday special. It was smart to kind of follow it up with this and be like, hey, we're coming back in a couple months, right? May 5th of 2023, we get Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This is a little teaser trailer. It's only about a minute and a half long, but it was great. It was so good. It was hilarious. It had heart. It looks like there's high stakes, great action. I mean, everything you want. And of course, great music. So it looked great. And I was going to say it looked Groot, but it looked great. And at the end, we get a "We Are Groot." We haven't heard since the first movie. So cool. Make sure you check that out. So we're going to talk probably about a lot more trailers that have been dropping, but those are the big ones that came out kind of all back to back. And I wanted to talk about those kind of right off the top with you guys. And of course, right after we did last week's show, the new Super Mario Brothers trailer dropped, and that movie, of course, hits theaters on April 7th. So check out that trailer if you haven't. It looks really good, man. I'm really excited to take my daughter to see that one. We have the trailer for That 90s Show. We've been talking about this one for a while. Welcome back to the basement. Kurtwood Smith and Deborah Jo Rupp are back as Red and Kitty Foreman in That 90s Show, which will be premiering on Netflix on January 19th. Lionsgate sets a 2023 release date for a new horror comedy called The Blackening. A Grinch horror parody called The Mean One is on the way, and we have the first trailer for that to check out. I love that we're getting all these creepy, crazy, like Christmas movies. Why not? That's awesome. Uh, Ed Helms is joining Jennifer Garner in a new Netflix comedy film called Family Leave. An Easy Rider reboot is in development. Wednesday has dethroned Stranger Things and sets a new Netflix viewership record. So congratulations there. I have not got into Wednesday yet, but I will soon. I really want to watch this one, but I'm trying to binge through a couple other things first before I move on to a new show. But looking very forward to it, and congratulations, man. That's no small feat beating Stranger Things over on Netflix. We have the trailer for a new Disney Plus animated Night at the Museum movie. It's called Komunra Rises Again. And this is, like I said, coming to Disney Plus. So check that out. It is animated. Amazon has won the bidding rights to Channing Tatum's new spy thriller, Red Shirt. We talked about this movie over the last couple of weeks. David Leitch is going to direct it, which is awesome. And it's a new spy thriller starring Channing Tatum. And of course, all the studios started bidding on it, and Prime Video won out the bid. So congratulations, it will be Prime exclusive. We have the new trailer for When You Finish Saving the World, starring Finn Wolfhard, and it's Jesse Eisenberg's directorial debut, so that'll be interesting. Hugh Jackman doing some interviews for The Sun, which is the new movie he's got coming out. And he talked about how he was actually offered the James Bond role before Daniel Craig, which is awesome, man. Like, I had no idea, but he says, yes, they did offer it to him, but he was in the middle of doing X-Men at the time. And he said he felt that if he took the role, he would have no time to do anything else because he would just be tied doing James Bond and X-Men, James Bond and X-Men. And so he walked away from it. And he's, I would have loved to have seen Hugh Jackman as James Bond, but I get what he's saying, kind of just being pigeonholed to two characters, not really have time to do much else. I get it. We were just hearing kind of similar comments from Zoe Saldana, who was talking about, being tied up with Marvel to do Gamora, and being Neytiri in Avatar has really restricted her schedule to do other roles. So I kind of understand it from that, under that point. Top Gun Maverick is going to be flying back into cinemas for a 2-week limited engagement. So before it hits streaming on Paramount Plus on December 22nd, it'll get a couple more weeks in the theater. So check it out if you want to see that again. We have the trailer for The Rig, Emily Hampshire's supernatural thriller, which is coming to Prime Video in January. Pretty Little Liars Original Sin has been retitled Pretty Little Liars Summer School for season 2. We have the trailer for Irreverent, starring Colin Donnell, and it shows him going from criminal to a fake reverend in the upcoming Peacock series. I checked out this trailer. I like to try to give everything a chance on streaming, right? Because there's a lot of really good shows, and you don't know unless you watch them. Couldn't really get into this trailer. This isn't a show I think I'm going to get into. It started off okay and then kind of went off the rails for me. But check it out for yourself if you're a fan of his and you want to see something new coming to Peacock. Southside Season 3 is coming to HBO Max, and we have the new teaser trailer, so check that out. I'd never even heard of this show, so once again, kind of crazy coming back for Season 3 for something I've never even heard of. Steve Martin and Martin Short, along with Austin Butler, are all set to host SNL in December, so some pretty good leads there. The CW has set some mid-season return dates for All American, Kung Fu, and more, but Superman and Lois and Nancy Drew are still to be determined. The Flash was actually on this list, but right before I started recording, the CW just announced that The Flash will come back for its final season in February. So now we have a release date for that. But check out the schedule to see when your favorite shows will come back. I'm very interested in Superman and Lois. I'm waiting to get the word on that. That and Flash were pretty much the only two I cared about. And now we know Flash is February, so hopefully Superman and Lois won't be far behind. We have your first look at the Winchesters, especially Tom Welling debuting as Sam and Dean's grandfather in some new photos for the spin-off show. Amazon's Alex Cross series has recruited Ryan Egold and Isaiah Mustafa to the cast, so some great additions there to that one. Tell Me Lies has been renewed for season 2 over on Hulu. Everything Everywhere All at Once topped the 2022 Gotham Awards, and of course we have the full winners list if you would like to go through that on our Twitter page. Going back to Wednesday, Wednesday now holds the record for the most hours viewed in a week for an English language series on Netflix with 341.2 million hours. Yes, Netflix counts it by hours streamed. The series starring Jenna Ortega from executive producer Tim Burton, Al Gough, and Miles Miller is number one in 83 countries, tying the record set by Stranger Things season 4. Whew, that is crazy. Dwayne The Rock Johnson shooting his new Christmas movie Red One that they're hoping will become a new franchise. The Rock came out and was talking a little bit about the movie, and he says, think Jumanji meets Miracle on 34th Street meets Hobbs and Shaw with a dash of Harry Potter and It's a Wonderful Life. What a combo, dude. Red One coming to Prime Video, directed by Jake Kasdan, who did the Jumanji movies. This is going to hit next Christmas. Of course, Chris Evans co-stars here with The Rock. I have no idea what to expect from this movie because hearing that, right, you're thinking like, oh, this nice little Christmas movie, Miracle on 34th Street, mixed with a little family fun Jumanji, but then mixed with Hobbs and Shaw. With a dash of Harry Potter and It's a Wonderful Life. What a weird combo, but it's The Rock. I know I'm going to love it, but I just want to talk about that. That was hilarious there. Let's see here. Warner Brothers executives talking about that they're still looking to develop that Harry Potter TV series, so we'll still wait over here for that one. Ang Lee is set to direct a new Bruce Lee biopic starring his son, Mason Lee. So very cool there. That'll be awesome there. We have a bunch of set photos for Red One starring The Rock, so you can check that out to see a little bit more about that movie. We have the trailer for The Honeymoon, which previews Maria Bakalova's new comedy that she is coming out. Amazon has closed a deal to bring DC animated shows to Prime Video. Now, you probably have the same question I do, which is we have HBO Max. Why do we need this? And I guess it's for extra distribution and also after the fact. So it sounds like everything will still go HBO Max originally, and then things will kind of roll over to Prime down the road for those people that don't have HBO Max. So, okay, makes sense. Interesting to kind of spread out that DC love. David Thewlis and Thomas Broder Sangster are set to lead a new Disney Plus series called The Artful Dodger. His Dark Materials gets a final season trailer, so check it out for the action-packed last chapter of the show. I feel like this is a show I kind of would have liked, and I just never got into it. Now that it's ending, I feel like I'm too late. But check out the trailer for those of you looking forward to this one. We also have the first teaser trailer for Shrinking, which doesn't really show you much, but I'm so excited because it stars Jason Segel and Harrison Ford, and it's a comedy series. I'm down. This is coming to Apple TV Plus. Let's go. Emily in Paris Season 3, we have the trailer for that to check out. James Cameron says he has plans for Avatar 6 and 7. Holy crap. 6 and 7. But we're gonna get through 2 and 3 first and see how the public is warmed up to this one by then. Just to reiterate, I talked about this a little bit earlier during my reviews, but Tulsa King Season 2, yes, been greenlit. Taylor Sheridan's new series starring Sylvester Stallone is set to ride again on Paramount Plus. Season 2 already greenlit. Paramount Plus coming out saying that it has broken records. It is the biggest new show debut of the year. That's right. I guess after an episode of Yellowstone, they put the first episode up on the Paramount Network since it is a streaming show. So they put it up on TV on the Paramount Network first after Yellowstone to get people enticed, and it broke records with how many people watched it. And then they said the spike in signups on Paramount Plus after that were through the roof, the biggest growth ever for the streamer. So once again, hella congratulations, because I love this show and I love to hear it. So can't wait to see Tulsa King come back for season 2, even though we're only halfway through season 1. Jordan Peele, Riz Ahmed are producing a new short horror film about climate change called Mashari. James Cameron has wrapped filming on Avatar 3. That's right. So 2 hasn't even come out yet. He's already done with 3. And he says he's going to wait and see how The Way of Water performs at the box office to see how he wants to proceed. So, all right, we'll go from there. I mean, I don't know how he says that because I heard they're already filming 4 now. So, I mean, even if Way of Water bombs, which it won't, um, he's already got 3 in the can and 4's already started filming. So, I mean, does he just stop at that point? Maybe. So, yeah, I think we're going to stop before 5 if things don't, make the money. But if it does, bring it on, right? He's got stories up through number 7. Reba McEntire's The Hammer, co-starring Reba's Melissa Petterman, gets a January air date on the Lifetime network. Robert De Niro is set to star in a new Netflix political thriller called 0 Day. We have everything coming and going to all your favorite streamers in December: Apple TV Plus, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Peacock, Prime Video, all the above. Check it out to see what's coming and going. HBO Max has also landed streaming rights to past seasons of CBS's Bob Hart's Abishola and Fox's Call Me Kat. So they'll be coming to HBO Max. The Best Man assembles for Quentin's wedding in the full trailer for Peacock's The Final Chapters, which of course is a spinoff of the Best Man series. So check out the trailers for that. Like I said, we got the trailer for Transformers Rise of the Beast in theaters June 9th. 2023. Speaking of that Transformers, a slew of voice actors have just signed on to do the voices of the Transformers, including Peter Dinklage as the voice of Scourge, Lisa Koshy as the voice of RC, John DiMaggio as the voice of Stratosphere. So that's pretty cool there. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny hits theaters on June 30th, 2023. And once again, check out that new trailer. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, May 5th of 2023. Check out the new poster we have up on our Instagram. And of course, the new trailer that dropped. Over at that Brazilian Comic-Con, they also dropped a legacy look at Ant-Man, which is pretty cool. Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania, of course, hitting theaters on February 17th, 2023. So this was a pretty cool video. It's a couple minutes long, and it takes you through Ant-Man's full journey in the MCU, which is pretty cool. We found out that The Mandalorian is officially coming back to Disney Plus on March 1st. We were told it was coming out February. Sounds like it was delayed a little bit, and now it'll be March 1st. So there you go. We have the season 3 trailer for Jack Ryan, of course, starring John Krasinski on Prime Video. So check that out. We have the new trailer for A Man Called Otto, starring Tom Hanks. So check that out. The Rings of Power season 2 is recast Adar. So you're going to have a new actor in that for the next season. Amazon's Fallout series will not retell stories from the video games. So if you're looking for that, just know they're going for something a little different. Plane, which is the new movie starring Gerard Butler and Mike Colter, has changed the release date of the movie, and they've moved it up. Let me take a look here. I can't remember if they moved it up just slightly but a couple weeks. Originally scheduled for the end of January 27th. The film's been pushed up 2 weeks and will now hit theaters on January 13th. I'm looking forward to this, man. It's a weird, shitty little title, Plane, but it looks fun. It looks like a fun little thriller, and I'm down for it. Mike Flanagan's Intrepid Pictures secures a multi-year deal with Amazon Prime. What? We have the trailer for The Amazing Maurice, which is a new animated movie with Hugh Laurie and Emilia Clarke doing some voices. Baz Luhrmann, who of course directed the Elvis movie, says that he's hoping that he will release someday a director's cut that will be over 4 hours long because it'll show Austin Butler's full concerts as Elvis. Yes, he says he filmed Austin Butler doing full concerts and then edited it down for the theatrical version, but hopes to release the 4-hour cut at some point in the future. Whew. I'll be down, man. I'll be down, but that's going to be a task. Val Kilmer, unfortunately, had to bow out of Willow due to health reasons. I had heard when they started making this show that he was going to be in it. I know Willow just started last week on Disney Plus, and I still was expecting to see him pop up. So very sad to hear that he had to bow out for health reasons. I was really hoping to see him on that show. The Midnight Club officially canceled at Netflix after just 1 season, after the co-creator, of course, inked that deal with Amazon Prime. We just talked about it. So since he moved over, no more Midnight Club. Daredevil Born Again, the Disney Plus series, has added Michael Gandolfini to the cast in an unknown role. The Boys Season 4 has added Rosemary DeWitt as Yui's mom, plus Supernatural vet Rob Benedict to the cast. The Connors is cast Jane Curtin as Dan's new mother-in-law. So there you go there. Vince Vaughn talking about Dodgeball again. He says he has an idea for the sequel. We talked about this about a month ago. He says, I think Ben Stiller's open to doing it. I think he's in the same boat as me, actually, which is if it's really fun and a great idea, then that's fun. Said Vaughn. He says that they've talked to the studio. The studio seems to like it too. So he says he has an idea. It was fun. The studio liked it, and we'll see where it goes. So might actually be getting that Dodgeball sequel. Drew Goddard has landed a new animated Monster Hunter comedy over at FX. Game of Thrones' Kate Dickie has officially joined Loki Season 2. Gugu Mbatha Raw, her show Surface over on Apple TV Plus, has been renewed for Season 2. Star Wars The Acolyte looks like it'll be the first Sith-led series when it comes to Disney Plus. I am so excited for The Acolyte. I think this show is going to be awesome. We have the new trailer for Mafia Mama. That's right, Toni Collette inherits a mafia empire. I saw this trailer before Violent Night and I was like, what the fuck? This really should be a streaming movie. I don't know where this is coming from. It's ridiculous, but there you go. Andrea Riseborough has joined Kate Winslet in the new HBO drama The Palace. Lance Reddick is set to reprise his John Wick role in the Ballerina spinoff. Simon Pegg will return as Yui's dad in The Boys Season 4. The Dune Sisterhood prequel series has added Mark Strong to the cast. That's always a big win. Rebel Moon has officially wrapped production as Zack Snyder shares a set video. Looking so forward to Rebel Moon when that hits Netflix. Daisy Ridley is set to star in and executive produce the Miramax TV adaptation of The Christie Affair. Lopez vs. Lopez gets a full season order over at NBC. Congratulations. This show is really stupid, but I really like it. So congratulations to Lopez vs. Lopez. HBO's Los Spookies has been canceled after just 2 seasons. Sarah Michelle Gellar joins The Hunt in Paramount Plus's Wolfpack, coming in 2023. Jonathan Rhys Meyers and Rampage Jackson are set to lead a new World War II horror film called Operation Blood Hunt. We have a new teaser poster for John Wick Chapter 4, so check that out. It's pretty cool. I like it. We have the teaser trailer for Gen V, which is the Boys spinoff that's coming in 2023. Looks really, really good. I'm excited for Gen V, baby. We also have the Witcher Blood Origin trailer, so check that out for the prequel series. We have The Last of Us full trailer that just dropped for the HBO Max show coming in January. Keke Palmer is set to lead Amazon Studios' new action comedy movie called Moxie. We have a new poster for The Flash, which is pretty cool. We also have the new poster for Blue Beetle. So all these posters are up on our Instagram as well, so make sure you check those out. Witcher Blood Origin premieres on Netflix on Christmas, December 25th. We have a new poster for You. That's right, the new season 4 of You over on Netflix. Part 1 drops on February 9th. Part 2 on March 9th. Looking so forward to that. I love the show You. Moonhaven has been canceled over at AMC Plus after they have reversed the season 2 renewal. I think this is so shitty, man. When you renew a show and everybody's like, yes, we're coming back. And then a couple months later, they're like, nope, we pulled the plug. How fucked up is that, right? I mean, you kind of like have this breath of fresh air, like, oh, I can relax now. I know we're coming back for another season. I don't have to stress finding a new job. And then they pull the rug out from underneath you. This show looked like dog shit, though, and I wasn't into it anyway. But I still feel bad. I feel bad for everybody involved that it was renewed and then reversed. So no more Moonhaven Season 2 coming to AMC Plus. Ryan Johnson says he is pushing for Glass Onion to return to theaters, and he would love for a longer run for the next sequel that he does. This is a no-brainer. I talked about on last week's show how much money Glass Onion made in the theaters. It was on a 1-week run, and it made like $16 million on like 600 theaters. 600. When I told you most movies stream between 2,000 to 4,000 screens, Glass Onion was in 600 and made more money than most of those other movies and way more screens. This movie could have made a ton of money if it was fully theatrical. So yes, they should have left it in theaters more than a week. They really, really should. But it's hitting Netflix in just a couple weeks. So we'll see if it gets another run before it drops on Netflix December 23rd. I love this movie, by the way, so make sure you check it out when it does drop. Stephen Lang, we got an article up with him talking about how his Avatar character is alive, so check that out if you're interested, or you can just wait for the movie. Guy Ritchie talking about his live-action Hercules movie, so check that out if you're interested. Teen Wolf movie releases its first full trailer ahead of its January premiere on Paramount Plus, so check that out if you're interested. Let's see here. Violent Night actually opened up a little bit better than the box office said. Remember, the box office said it was about 11.5 million. When the final numbers came in, it made 13.3. So congratulations there. Made 7 million internationally, so already bringing in $20 million for a very low cost film. So love to see it. It is a nice little hit for this small little movie. And like I said, Black Panther Wakanda Forever has already earned over 400 million, passing up all the other 2022 superhero movies like The Batman and more. It marks the first time a movie since Spider-Man No Way Home stayed number one for 4 consecutive weekends. The Last of Us officially hitting HBO Max on January 15th. In some sad news earlier today, Kirstie Alley passed away. That's right. I was shocked to see this one. Kirstie Alley, of course, a 2-time Emmy-winning actor who rose to fame with her role as Rebecca Howe in NBC's Cheers, died after a short battle with cancer. She was 71 years old. So, yeah, of course, I loved Kirstie Alley and Look Who's Talking. I loved her in all those movies. Of course, Cheers. And, yeah, sad, very sad to see this news today. Okay, Servant season 4. We have the first full trailer for this one, so check that out. I still got to watch season 3. I love season 1 and 2. Well, I love season 1. Season 2 was a little bit of a letdown, but still decent. Need to see season 3, especially now that season 4 is about to drop. We also have the season 11 trailer for Letterkenny, so make sure you check that out before its debut. Alice in Borderland season 2 gets a trailer for its Netflix premiere. We have the trailer for Champions starring Woody Harrelson. We have the trailer for Harry and Meghan, which is a new Netflix documentary series. Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel has tapped Gil Keenan to direct the film. Mickey 17 is the name of the new Bong Joon-ho movie that's going to star Robert Pattinson, and it's going to come out in 2024. We got an article up with the directors of Batgirl talking about the movie being scrapped. F-Boy Island officially canceled over at HBO Max. Daredevil Born Again has added some new cast members to the cast, but still keeping it very quiet on who is who. The Flash movie moves up 1 week, so the movie will now premiere on June 16th, 2023. So get a little bit sooner. There you go. The Harder They Fall, director James Samuel's next film, The Book of Clarence, has added an all-star lineup. They just added Benedict Cumberbatch, Anna Diop, Caleb McLaughlin, David Oyelowo, Alfre Woodard, James McAvoy, Tiana Taylor, and R.J. Seiler. Wow, really stacked cast on that one. Like I said, Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery will drop on Netflix December 23rd, and we'll keep you posted if it's going to go back to theaters at all. And we have the new trailer. I'm going to end on this. The new trailer for the movie You People. What do you mean, You People? You People. This one stars Eddie Murphy and Jonah Hill. And it's Kenya Barris's directorial debut. It's going to hit Netflix in January. This trailer is hilarious. It's just a little teaser trailer, but it's hilarious. It's basically Jonah Hill looking to marry his black girlfriend, and the trailer is all him trying to get permission from her parents, which I'm spacing on mom's name, but Eddie Murphy is the dad, and everything he says, Eddie Murphy's just like, "You've got to be shitting me." It's a hilarious little teaser trailer, and I'm so excited for this movie. It comes out in January on Netflix. Hell yeah, super, super excited for this one. And Kenya Barris, super funny. Of course, he did Blackish, so I'm down. I think this one's going to be a big, big hit. And that, my friends, is our news of the week, and that is the end of our show, coming in right under 40 minutes. I love it. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening with me tonight. Make sure you support the show if you can. It's in our show notes, our Cash App or Venmo. PayPal, whatever you would like to do would really help out the show. Make sure you follow us on all our social medias. amiontheair.com is our official webpage. Follow us on Twitter at Am I On The Air. Follow me on Twitter at DXDonMega. We are now streaming on Hive, which I don't think anybody's using yet, but we are over there if you would like to follow. Of course, we're on all the socials like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Just search Am I On The Air and follow along with us there. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Am I On The Air. Subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts. Please hit that subscribe button and subscribe to us. Leave us a 5-star review. You can also get us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Stitcher, TuneIn. We're everywhere podcasts can be found. So make sure you go wherever you like. Shout out to our great affiliates at reddragonsradio.com. Follow on Twitter at reddragonsradio. Pop Culture Pros. Follow on Twitter at popculture_pros. And that'll do it for me on this Monday, December the 5th, 2022. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you all have an amazing week. Take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all. Peace.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Red Dragon!
Red Dragon!